video was something I came up with on the fly, and I was gonna have this up earlier, but I fell asleep. We've talked about it before, but I have a feeling that this doll festival arc might be one of the scariest yet coldest arcs in the series. We've already had some insanely decent reveals, and I think it's just gonna get wilder from here. So my question to you guys is, what do you think is gonna happen in this arc? Well, y'all know how I do things, so we're gonna go over my predictions and see just how sinister things can get. As y'all know, man, I'm DomoSenpai, and today it's gonna be, today's gonna be a pretty chill one, right? Since we're really only talking. We're talking about what could happen in this upcoming arc, theorizing, theory crafting and shit. If y'all are new to the channel and have yet to subscribe, man, make sure y'all hit the link in the description or the red subscribe button. One of the main reasons I wanted to make this video is because I always think it's cool to share theories, and since this arc is in its infancy, I figured we could just shoot the shit and chat about it. And with the 28 days of DomoSenpai going on, who better than to talk about this stuff than me, you know? I ain't gonna hold y'all too long, so let's just get into it. One of the overarching themes that I've come to realize about this arc is actually fairly interesting. Every year, the Doll Festival commences, and it's an event put on by givers with dolls as their jinky. And as a part of the festivities, everyone wears costumes. And this year, thanks to the plot, it falls on Halloween. And that makes what I'm about to say even cooler. One of the lines that caught my attention, and even when we go back to Ryo being in the hospital with Kuro, it's all about finding the real you. Everyone there will have a costume, but as far as the theme goes, right, the theme for this arc, there are multiple people who have secrets for posterity's sake. Because, costumes hide who you really are. Kuro, Ryo, Tomzy, and shocker, Engine. One of the funnier points is that Rudo already shed his costume by becoming Rudo Surebreak the Cleaner. So that really puts into perspective the things that are more than likely going to happen in the coming chapters. Each one of the characters I mentioned above hide their true selves, and I think this arc is going to be all about discovering those and not being afraid of being your true self. Something that coincides with the Doll Festival, and in my opinion, one of the more sinister plot lines is the dolls themselves. One of the things that I theorize, and it's pretty much a given at this point, is what Tomzy's going to do. Tomzy already has the ability to create a humanoid doll, and y'all already know where I'm going with this, right? Tomzy's whole thought process is attempting to break Rudo, and this would be one of the nastiest ways to do it. If Tomzy really wanted to make him snap, he would have to kill somebody, as he mentioned before. But the question is, who? I'll do you a favor and bring up some of the names I've already mentioned in the past. Amo, Engine, Ryo, Remlin, and now potentially even Follow based on what happened last chapter. Can you imagine? Everyone is in the attendance for the Doll Festival, and all the people are showing off their dolls, right? They have a stage and they're showing off their dolls. But they announced that a mysterious guest has offered to come up and show off their doll. And it's Tomzy. We know it's Tomzy, but the crowd doesn't. And Rudo and the guests don't. But he's dressed as an angel, and Rudo is freaking out. This is his chance to avenge Recto. He notices that he has one of the people that I mentioned hostage, but as Rudo attempts to save them, they are already dead. It could obviously get more wicked than that, right? And I have one. Can you imagine that Tomzy recreates what happened to Recto, but with dolls, and makes a humanoid Recto doll and forces Rudo to watch? Oh, it could get so wicked. It could get so wicked. Scary, right? Anyway, up next is the elusive choker maker, whom, if y'all want me to be honest, I have no clue who this could be. One of the names I came up with was Shiro, because since we already have Kuro as one of the characters, it wouldn't surprise me if a Shiro exists, because at least as far as anime and manga go, if there's one, there's always the other. But who could this person be? Something else we can theorize is that the only two people we know who are aware of this person is Kuro and Corvus. So they have to be of some status, right? At this point though, I think it's safe to assume that the choker maker will be a brand new character. One who may help Rudo unpack the mysteries of the Watchmen series, because y'all remember, that was one of the things that Zodil brought up. It was the fact that for somebody to be able to create these chokers, they would have to be a bearer of the Watchmen series. And finally, on to our boy Rudo. What do y'all think he learns about during the doll festival? Or at least meeting up with the choker maker? We've already surmised that this will be the arc where he finds out that Tomsy killed Recto, and he will be forced to fight Tomsy. Will this arc be where we actually figure out who Recto really is and why he's so important? If y'all want me to be real with y'all, I don't know if that part happens here, because I feel like that is like super endgame. Because I feel like that connects the ground and the sphere, and once we do that, it's all over for the most part. In the comments, let me know what you guys think is going to happen in this upcoming arc of Gachiakuta. Leave a like if you enjoy, subscribe if you're new. Yes, I know I left out a few things, being Follow and Rio, right? Because I've already made dedicated videos for those, so go check those out when you have time. I'm gonna make sure I have this out before the day is over though, so y'all enjoy y'all morning, afternoon, or night, wherever y'all are. I'm DomoSenpai. I will catch you guys in the next video.